So one thing that stands out with Endorphins is the branding, the use, well, of colour, characters, striking bold image, and your design. We're beyond sort of classic synth design. Very different approach. Can you tell us about that?
Of course I can. I'm glad you asked me that. I'm just making a little joke. Actually, when we were starting developing the whole further generator thing, Andreas, our developer, he's a very, very creative guy and doing lots of graphic design work as well. So what he did in his very nice and quirky way, he did a presentation for us and showed us about the further generator, and there were beautifully laid out flowcharts of how the modulation index work and stuff like that, and every spread was very detailed. And then he came to a spread where there was the design of the layout of the faceplate with all the knobs and all the jacks, and it was splattered with icons. And in the background there was something standing that said LSD made me a prostitute, which I liked very much. And he said, this is what the module feels like and what it sounds like. And I said, okay, it's a great experience. And then he skipped the page. And the next one was a more or less simple gray, blue design, laboratory style. And this is what the module will look like. And I said, that's absolutely not going to happen. So you may want to give me the page before, make it in PDF, shoot it over. I'm graphic designer still in my real life. And I started putting together stuff and tried to get a connection to the workflow and to the signal flow on the module itself, and try to separate but connect at the same time, so people would have a kind of impression what's going on. And we selected a few icons and put them into the right place. We also had a draft with the silver and more static kind of things. And I said, you have that yellowish kind of LSD made me a prostitute thing going on there. And why don't we take a golden alloy instead of the simple silver one? And we were asking people, it was 50-50. So we decided to go with the yellowish design. And 3-color silkscreen printing, fantastically done by our production, by the manufacturer doing that for us. It was at a time where the Muff Wiggler forum, Kent from Muff Wigglers, did the mystery module thread. So he compared an original Buchla 259 to one of the first prototypes of the further generator. And so people already knew how it would sound, or how it could sound. And I went on holiday, and Andreas put the design online and was calling me every day. And I had no holiday because I was kind of off reception, so I had to drive somewhere to talk to him. He said, the people hate it. And I said, no, it's not true. So how many threads? Tell me, it's 60-50. And I said, 60 like it? And I said, yes. And so it's great, it's polarizing. Yeah. So, and nobody's doing something like that. The only guys on the market doing something special were the 4MS guys with their with the old strange designs, yeah, like the A-toner and stuff. And Make Noise had this beautiful, very graphic things with the rectangles like math and stuff, and triangles and so on. And the very, very distinct typography. And I said, hey, it's fine, because everybody else is more or less silver or black and white or whatever, but we do something special. So the people were telling on Muff Wigglers, I don't know, maybe it's 12 pages only about the design. Nobody asked about the sound. And yeah, I convinced him finally to leave it as it is, and here we are, and everything is golden. And not sure, sometimes people ask me about silver faceplates, if we ever make one, or they mistake us for the grayscale guy who did a silver faceplate for us. Why don't you do a silver faceplate? And I said, I'm not. It's philosophy, and it would be, I would trade. Is it the right word? Trade the brand.
Yeah,
no,
it's it will go against your idea.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
What the brand is,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
change what
yeah.
you're doing.
This design is what I love, and also that we come up with a sujet for each new product we have. Julia, the girl on the pictures, she's the girlfriend of Andreas, and they met actually because Andreas desperately wanted to make a video about the terminal, and he was looking for a good stewardess character, and it was her. So now they're a couple. You know where the synth business leads to. So actually, we are very happy with that because we're still producing nice pictures, which puts us more in this arty kind of or graphic design kind of direction, which I'm not 100% sure how many other manufacturers go or try to go that path. Yeah.
I think it's good to make a bold move and go with the strength of the brand, not just in the circuitry, to actually think around the whole thing. You're buying a physical product at the end of the day that you need to connect to. So the sound, although that's a lot of the modular scene, it's not all of it, because as you said previously in the video, digital sounds good now. There's lots of very good digital, so it's not just connecting with analog, it's about the brand as well.
Exactly.
So yeah, thanks for running that down as well.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.